Hey there, welcome to my animal house. We're down here in the hide and I'm at the Anole tank. Sorry for the reflection and all. Just kind of want to talk here for a second. I did this a couple weeks ago. I gotten two Anoles. Originally, I did a video of setting up this tank and just kind of, me basically learning some information about them. And I've learned a little bit more. And in that video, I had two males because I thought, I always buy things in twos. I don't know why. Didn't matter if it was male or female. I just thought if there's two of them, it'd be cool. Apparently, that's not the way it is. They're very territorial for the territory that they're in. And so I traded the other male that I had, bang, for a female. Let me zoom in. Or we'll get closer and then we'll zoom in. But that there is the female Anole. I don't know why she's coming in so blurry. There we go. Now she's in there. But yeah, that's a female. And you'll see the light stripe going down her back. That's a really good indication that she is a female and she doesn't have the big pink dewlap like the male does. Let me zoom over to him. And that's the male there. And the reason why I'm doing this video now is because I wanted to get him an actual proper cage, a taller exoteric type cage, and something a little bit better of environment for him. But yesterday I came in and bang, they were mating. So now that they're mating, and I read up on it, and it only takes once, that they only need one to mate once to be able to produce eggs, and that's another process that we'll talk about more here in a little bit. But so I want to get these guys changed over now as soon as I can before there is any chance of any eggs. So I'm gonna set them up, and they're real happy in here. And it's not that it's a really bad enclosure. I got their regular light, and then I got their hanging hotspot light that I got to move this one over. And I just thought it'd be better to have them a taller cage. With the front doors, it'd be a lot easier to open. So I'm going to show you the rehousing of them. A lot of it's going to be time-lapsed, and we'll talk about a little bit of stuff. I'm limited on what I can go get right now to decorate this tank, so it's going to be somewhat of the same decorations, and we'll add some more stuff later. But we'll talk some more about the Anoles here in a minute. I'll show you the tank. All right, everybody, this is the cage I got for him. It's a 12 by 12 by 18 Exoterra tall mini enclosure, mini advanced glass reptile habitat, it says. But anyway, this would be really cool. It's got the front glass doors. I haven't even unboxed it yet. I'm going to take it out of the box. It's it'll be just a whole lot better. It's got that cool background in the back. It'll give them a lot of room to climb around. I think it'll just be a lot better habitat for them. It'll be easier for me to maintain, especially if I do get any eggs. Then I'll just be able to open up a door, get in there, and get one out. They say it's right about 2 to 4 weeks after they mate that you can expect to see 1 to 2 eggs the first time, and then up to, they say, like, 20, I think it was the one thing I read, but usually it's right around 10 eggs, and it's every 10 days you'll get 1 egg, and usually it's 10 to 12 eggs. So then you just incubate them right about 80 degrees, I think it was 80 to 85 degrees for a certain amount of days, and then bang, you get a chance to hatch them. I guess it's not really hard to get the eggs and to get fertile eggs and that kind of thing. It's more, it's harder to actually keep the hatchlings alive afterwards because a lot of them dehydrate. So as long as you keep keep them sprayed and have small enough food source for them, I think we'll be okay. And I'm going to go ahead and we're going to rehouse these guys before, because they just mated yesterday. I got a fish net. I'll just kind of catch them to where I don't harm them as much or not harm them, but, to where I don't stress them out, I guess, as much, and get it over as fast as I can. And we'll time lapse all this, getting the cage ready. And I hope you enjoy this video. And if there's anything that I'm doing wrong, or if you know anything that will help me or anything like that, please add it down in the comments. I'm really new to especially Anoles. I thought they were really cool. I just got the 1 and then 2, and then I realized you can't have 2. So it'd be better if I get multiple males or multiple females instead of multiple males. So this is where I'm at. These guys made it, so here we are, and I'm gonna get ready for this experience with them on them laying eggs, having babies, and see if we can grow some up. All right, here we go. right, everybody, here we go. And I got the anoles in there. Everything's set up. This is basically the way that I'll probably keep it for a little while, and at least till we get to see some eggs. Hopefully in like 2 to 4 weeks, I'll be doing an update video on maybe a little anole egg. That'll be so cool. Let me see if I can find them in here. Oh yeah, see? She's way up there. You can barely even see her. Not even sure where he's at right now. But after I get it set up over here and I get their heat light and all that, and they get a little bit more comfortable, I'll make a better video. Got a beardy in the background that needs a little attention. All right, we'll get back to this when they settle in a little bit.